Hello, everyone. So this is the headline on Sahara Reporters. It says, I was offered 5 billion to facilitate Fubara's impeachment, says Rivers Governor's Chief of Staff. Just breathe, breathe. Take a deep breath and know that this is how they play with our Commonwealth. And just to remain into power, play with our Commonwealth and just control all assets and everything and to remain in power. And I'm sure what this guy is saying, a lot of us and a lot of people, at the end of the day, let me say the guy they lie. You understand? As in, these people don't rate us at all. They don't rate our anything. They have the money, they spend it to remain in power. They do everything they can to just keep the people subjugated. They are not doing everything to make Nigeria work in a way that they are remembered for the great legacies they have put. They are not interested in legacies. They're just interested in power, and grabbing more power. Just let that soak in. And so the next time you are feeling that, oh, these people, something is going to give and they're just going to feel that they will no longer do this thing. Remember, I did a video some time ago and I said they are already handing over to their children. They are grooming their children to work on the head of our own children, and that is something we must never allow happen. Okay, so let me come back to Sahara Reporter. He said he stated that the offer was made while he was the majority leader of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Chief of Staff to the suspended Rivers State Governor Simini Layi Fubara, ADC, and he has alleged that he was offered 5 billion in October 2023 to facilitate the governor's impeachment. That was when, I think that was the period when we began to first of all hear about all this about impeachment and whatever and however. Speaking on Channels Television's Sunday Politics, I hope I'm pronouncing that name well. If I'm not pronouncing it, he claimed that he had proof of the bribery attempt. It was for impeachment. It's here. I have it recorded and I've printed it and distributed it in case in their evil imagination they decide to attack me or kill me, he said. He stated that the offer was made while he was the majority leader of the Rivers State House of Assembly. And he also dismissed allegations that he orchestrated the October 30, 2023 bombing of the River Assembly Complex on Fubara's orders. Former head of service, George Wike, had claimed during a press conference last Friday that he witnessed a bag of money being handed over to Ehi at the government house to execute the operation, though he admitted he did not know the amount inside. In response, he described the accusation as false and politically motivated. It is very important to clarify that I had no hand. I was not part of the burning down of the Rivers State House of Assembly like everyone else. I woke up in the early hours of 30th of October 2023 to hear of the burning down of the Rivers State House of Assembly, he said. He further revealed that he had instructed his lawyers to file a criminal libel lawsuit against Wike. I will not join issues completely with Mr. George Wike because I have already instructed my lawyer to file an issue of criminal libel against him, and I hope he's very prepared to substantiate his claim and his allegations, he added. And he also alleged that on the same day Wike resigned as head of service, he approached him for financial assistance. The political crisis in Rivers State began when Fubara, who was once an ally of former Governor Nyesom Wike, started clashing with his predecessor over control of state political structure. The rift deepened as lawmakers loyal to Wike attempted to impeach Fubara, leading to violence, including the bombing of the Rivers State House of Assembly. As tension escalated, Bola Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers State on March 18, 2025, citing political instability and threat to Nigeria's oil production due to recent pipeline vandalization. He suspended the governor, Fubara, Deputy Governor Ngozi Odu, and all members of the State House of Assembly for initial period of 6 months. And it's very important for us to note here that that suspension is illegal, it's unconstitutional, and it's not supposed to have any place. And we saw also the bribing, the allegations that have also gone on in the National Assembly for this illegal suspension to be passed. And so this is how these people are sitting down and using our commonwealth against us, while citizens are just going on helplessly or feeling helpless or that they cannot do anything. There's nothing that citizens cannot do anything. The main thing is that citizens haven't even tried doing anything. To administer the state, Tinubu appointed retired Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas as the sole administrator. Not only did he appoint him, he swore him in even before the National Assembly. We uphold his state of emergency that he had put in there. The tutor that is needed, they never got it. They only just said the eyes and the whatever have it. They really didn't sit down to actually take those numbers and be sure that indeed there was a two-third that is supposed to be met. This is where we have been right now. The declaration, going back to what Sahara Reporters has written here, that the declaration of a state of emergency has been met with criticism from various stakeholders, including the Nigerian Bar Association, which argues that the emergency rule does not justify the suspension of an elected government. Despite opposition, the federal government has maintained its stance on the decision. And there are quite a number of people who are looking at this and just feeling that, oh, it's Fubara Wike issue. After all, when they were having fun, when they were allies, they didn't call anybody in, they were against the people. Yeah, we know that it's actually Fubara Wike issue. But then it's beyond Fubara. It has now gone beyond Fubara Wike issue. It's about the two-third requirement of the Constitution. The two-third requirement is a very powerful requirement that it's sometimes almost near impossible to get it. You need to have the buy-in of senators across board, not just those from your own party, which sometimes with a simple majority you can get people from your own party to just have a simple majority. Two-thirds is a way different. And right now what we're seeing is that two-third requirement of the Constitution is being abused. And if we allow that abuse to stand, what you're going to see is that Tinubu is going to push himself through using a lot of laws and just pass the two-thirds. Before you know what's happening, there's a new constitution in Nigeria. Maybe they'll say only Tinubu's family will be running for office. Now they're already talking about, there's already a law they are talking about that, oh, if you're above 60, you should not run for president. I mean, why are you, that's ageism. Why are you saying that people should not run for office because they are a certain age? Why are you marginalizing people based on their age and all of that? So wake up tomorrow, oh, Tinubu is going to give himself life presidency, and he say that he had the two-thirds, to pass it, and it stands that way. So these are very dangerous precedents that are being set. So it's not just about Fubara and Wike, it's actually about Nigeria and the Nigerian constitution. When the national anthem was passed hurriedly without any engagement with the citizens, I stood against that, and many people didn't understand it. People kept saying, it's not just national anthem, did they have passed it, why are you refusing to say? I'm like, no, it's not about the fact that it's a national anthem. It's the process and the manner in which it has been passed. I see a lot of people now who say, oh, Aisha, you said this thing, oh, this thing started from the national anthem. Yeah, they were actually testing the ground, and guess what? You were not outraged, and that's why right now you probably are still struggling to find that outrage. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.